Hi guys, welcome to Angel Whispers. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another pick a card reading, and this is what kind of business that best suits you. So this is requested to me by Saint Michael, Saint Gabriel, and Saint Haniel, and Saint Samuel, the archangels, because during this period we are in discovery period of what else, okay? And I feel like the energy is really draining, to the point that we are contemplating about our past childhood memories, okay? And that's the reason why some people are going back to their past, wherein they are into the hobbies that they used to love, or they are into the things that they want to collect back when they are still a kid. And it's a self-discovery period of what else. That's the reason why they are releasing this pick a card reading, for some people to be aware what else can they do aside from, let's say, their job or whatever they have going on, because there's a potential with regards to the past, they say to me. And you need to learn how to embrace your inner child and also heal your inner child woundings, especially if you used to have strict parents and elders can be, because in some cases, since they are strict, you could be somebody who denied your joy because of these people around you. And during the period that you're an adult, or you're into let's say discovery period of your life, when you got away from these elders, that is when you got attracted to those things that you wasn't able to taste as a kid. Okay, and I feel like some of you are really enjoying and having fun, wondering what else can you do or see more of your potential, because you have been stuck for a long time in a stagnant energy of what people has formed you to be. During this period, the angels say, the angels are opening the doors towards possibilities, they say. And then I feel like you will engage with more people. Some of you, I sense karmic, especially if you haven't learned from your past mistakes. And make sure, guys, you learned your lessons, okay? That's the key point there. But some of you, since some of you are able to release yourself from karmic patterns or even toxic people around, so that will open new doors towards your soul tribe. Really depends on your situation, okay, if ever you will attract, let's say, a karmic or your soul tribe. But in any case, of course, we encounter different type of people, honestly. But yet the angels say, yeah, let go and have faith. That's what they want you to know. And if ever you're somebody that's holding back in self-discovery, that's the reason why they say let go and let God. Right? So they want you to lose a little bit, okay? And pay attention to your childhood dreams and avoid the traumatic past. Past is past, okay? If your parents or elders are holding you back from achieving your goals and your dreams, now is the time to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Because there is a potential on what God is showing to you, or being reminded about what you used to love, because that holds the key towards success in your life. So take that opportunity, take that moment to see what your inner child is longing for. Okay, so anyway, the angels say if ever you do have really issues with regards to, let's say, your parents, your elders, whoever guide you in the past, they say to me, don't let go of that anger, okay? It's now time for you to discover. It's now time for you to change your life into what you want it to be. It's now time for you to at least discover or experience those things that you want as a child. It's never too late, they say to me. And sometimes your inner child really holds the key towards joy and happiness, okay? Anyways, or anything else? That's it, they say. So we got 8 choices here. Number 1 is mystic. Number 2 is student. Number 3 is child wounded. Number 4, companion. Number 5 is lover. Number 6 is queen. Number 7 is judge. And number 8 is child orphan. Choose wisely. Don't base it on your ego or else it may not resonate. And let go of the traumatic past that you have as a child, they say, and learn how to discover things in life for the future to come, and let it be and let God. Just go in with the flow, the angels say. Not because you have a controlling people around you, you're gonna follow them around. Okay? Remember that God has gifted us with a will to, let loose, let go. Okay, like there's free will, right? And that's the reason why the angels say, God gave you freedom to at least discover more what else out there. Okay, as long as you're not doing bad, guys, okay, it's okay. But if you're somebody who is wanting, no, guys, okay, just remember to do good rather than, being somebody who will do bad things. Anyways, or anything else. And the angels say to me that some people are regretful over whatever they've done in the past. So the angels say, remember that it's never too late to change. You can change your life. You can change whatever you want to change. Okay, believe that, some people, whatever it is, okay, like what I shared in the community section about Saint Matthew. Actually, some people that are called by God are not actually good people in the past, and they change into a better person. So if they can change to be a better person, remember, you can change into a better person. Okay, choose goodness, and of course learn to forgive yourself. Okay, and remember to learn from your past mistakes and hurts. So is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, okay, the angels told me as well, black magic is over. And if ever you're a practitioner, you're kinda gonna observe that it's fading away. And then I feel like you experience traumatic experience for the spellcasters that the magic backfired. So that is also showing to you that you have to stop what it is that you're doing, especially if it hurt others. Make sure the angels say to plant good seeds in this lifetime, because it will get you one day, not only in this lifetime but could be in the next lifetime. Remember, the angels say avoid karmic patterns, because if ever you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, you're just piling up negativity. Make sure to pile up good things rather than piling up bad things, they say to me. Because if you were overwhelmed with a lot of bad things happening to you, the angels say that's the reason why you have to change. Okay? And by the bad things that's happening to you, actually, it's actually removing some of the bad karma that you have because you paid it. Right? So in order for you to be released from those kind of things and avoid doing bad things. Okay? So remember to choose always to be good. We know that we're not perfect in this world, but at least try to be a good person. Okay? So is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, just pause the video, guys, if you're not yet ready, and I'll proceed now with number 1. Hi guys, for those who chose number 1, which is the Mystic card, here is your reading. So let's see what kind of business that is meant for you or best suits you. So let's see. Alright, so don't mind the cards, it's really like that. Okay, it's back to back. Anyway, this is the overall theme of this reading. You got serendipity. I feel like you could be a holy person. That's also what I get. And they want to turn it in either way. By the way, no place like home. Come to the edge. I feel like you're somebody who take accountability of your past mistakes and hurt. Soulmates. And then not for you and also mending. So let's check what else we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So we may know what is, I feel like, the best job for number 1. That's what I need to ask. Okay, so that's why I'm asking that one. I really feel here like you could have been wounded since past childhood, like you have encountered a lot of traumatic experiences, number 1. And I feel like you do want to be happy. You want to retreat from the world. That's also what I get. I'm sensing like you could have a whole world that's against you or that's not resonating with your vibe. And I feel here that you want to be, I feel like, single. Because if ever you have a connection, it's toxic. Anyway, let's see what else we have. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So we may know what kind of business should number 1 have. Another, they tell me. So I have a feeling here that in this lifetime you will be able to regain your strength. Okay, I don't know why I sense that. So this is overall energy, and discover more what else out there. About the outcome, they gave us a lot of cards. Alright, it's okay. So anyway, I feel like you're avoiding drama, number 1. I don't know why, but I sense that some of you, number 2, might resonate. But if you don't feel drawn, don't choose the pile. Okay, I don't know what's there. I haven't tackled number 2 yet, but that's what I sense, number 2. And suddenly, I hear sound on my left ear, bells. I think that you're really divinely guided by the angels. Anyway, he will clarify. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. I feel like you are somebody whom, I don't know why, but I'm sensing some religion. You're really loyal to God. That's what I'm feeling here. I feel like some of you have people that's upset of you because when I shuffle the cards, my left hand hurts. Let's figure out why, okay? Why people are having this negative energy towards you. Because whenever my left hand hurts, it just means that someone has negative feelings towards you. So negative feelings could be anger, jealousy, okay, anything that's really negative. Okay, anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what we got here is this one. So I think that you haven't discovered yet. Okay, what else can you do? There's a lot of things that you need to discover. The reason why you haven't unlocked all of it is because with the strength in reverse, you're losing your strength or credibility even. You need to learn how to stand up for yourself. You need to learn how to discover what else can you do. Because I feel like most of you, number 1, you do have traumatic experience since childhood. You could have a strict parent or guardian around you. So I'm sensing here that that's a blockage here, why you didn't discover the things that you love to discover way back. Could be when you're little, or even until you mature. Like, still people are controlling you, so brainwashing you for some. Could be dimming your light by saying negative things to you. So the angels say avoid getting stuck because of the blockages. Okay, that's what they want you to know. And avoid going towards the flow of the society, because sometimes whatever the society wants you to do is not on alignment with your right direction, or the path that is really destined for you. So that's why you have to let loose and discover things, but don't discover things that are really gonna be hurtful to others and to yourself too. Remember to choose what you're divinely guided to do by God, okay? Because look at that. As I told you, I sense sounds on my left ear. I really feel like with that, it just means that your guides are really guiding you on what you need to do. I feel like what's going on here is that you're being shown your potential by means of some people. Okay, I feel like constantly you're being reminded of the things that you want to discover way back as a kid. That's what's going on. And I feel like there's really unhappiness in your heart because you haven't discovered it all. Okay, and then with this one, I do see here, this is angel of wisdom and judgment. So they want you to look at yourself, do some soul search, and not just based on what people formed you to be. Because I think number one, I really feel strongly number two as well for your pal, because I think here with one, you have a lot of things to discover, honestly. So if you're asking about the business, I think that you're somebody who's a jack of all trades, meaning you can do a lot of things more than you know yourself. Like, there's a lot of possibility. Like, that's the reason why with the judgment here, if ever people are saying bad things to you, number one, don't believe them. Because honestly, with this judgment here, God is actually showing you what else can you do. I think that some of you may have dreams about it, or you may just encounter people, or even, let's say, a media or social media, can be like YouTube, like Facebook, something that will remind you that of what else can you do. Okay, some of you have met your twin flame, because to be honest with you, way back in the past, I really don't know what kind of job I can do. I thought that I'm all about arts, but yet, my twin flame is the one who made me show that I'm good with communication, because whatever your twin can do is what you can do as well. So some of you may encounter your twin flame. Okay, and this person will show you what kind of job or even business that resonates with you, and it's not on alignment, honestly, with whatever your parents, your guardians, the society, okay, is pointing you to do. And okay, again, it's kind of like the strength in reverse. So I really feel here, okay, in following whatever the best business for you, number one, you really have to do your own thing. Beat on your own drum rather than beat on the drums of others. And I really feel here this is very sad or triggering for you, but the angels say in order for you to achieve whatever you want to achieve, you have to let go, let loose a little, they say. I think that what's gonna happen here, by you following your goals and your dreams, you will be misjudged by others. You will be criticized. No wonder why I sense like my left hand hurts. It just means that there will be people that's gonna be upset if you will follow whatever God wants you to do. And I feel like with this week, I think that some people are bullying you. If ever you manage to do what you're called on to do, Like they made you feel left in the cold. What they want you to know, don't mind them. I feel like you can create your own business. You can do whatever you want. There's a lot of, I feel like your talent, your skills like the stars. Like there's never ending potential. You have a colorful mind, okay? You have brilliant ideas. I really sense Sushant here with the list of what he wants to do. I think that's also you. Like there's a lot of possibility. I feel like you're meant to discover. So I think that what they want you to know is that this is actually the hindrance, okay? I really feel strongly family vibe. That is a blockage. Somebody who's holding you back from achieving these goals, okay? And I really feel like you really have to let go of the toxic situation here. Some of you really meant to move out of a toxic family situation so that you can do whatever you want to do or reach for your goals and your dreams. Just don't mind whatever people are saying, okay? Some of them, there could be not saying good things about you, but yet once that you know yourself, you know yourself. You're not gonna settle for these people who dim your light. Okay, so anyway, the next thing that we got is this one. So with this, I really feel with these lovers, I really feel like people don't want you to be submissive. I feel like some people really wants you not to be in a low in the career ladder, to be in the low or bottom part of it, okay? Because I feel like some people got too used to see you in this way. Okay, which is really sad. And the reason why these people are dimming your light because they want you to maintain like that. But yet with the lovers here, I really feel some of you really met your twin flame. Okay, your twin is aligning you towards your other potential or what you're meant to do, destined to do, they say, if you haven't discovered it yet. Okay, and some of you, I really feel here that you will be, if ever you have a problem with the family dynamic, you're like a damsel in distress. It reminds me of Cinderella's story. Like God will find a way, figure out a way in order for you to get out of this toxic situation. Could be through a person, your soul tribe. Okay, and then the next thing that we got is this one. So if ever this, let's say the blockage here could be, let's say you're married. You're married but with a karmic partner, with somebody that's manipulative, controlling you. That will not be forever. Okay, that's what you're being reminded. Because the angels say, look what happened to you. You have been stuck for a long time. You haven't discovered yourself yet. Okay, so before you will be on alignment with the right job, right business, whatever, God will remove you from these toxic people. That's what you need to remember. Okay, and then this is the outcome, even if it's married. Okay, because to be honest with you, karmics really are not meant for us. They're just meant for us to be able to learn the lesson, okay? But it's not gonna last long, I will say. If it will last long, I would really pity ourselves, really. So God will not permit, of course, for people to be stuck forever and be brainwashed forever. God will find a way for people to move out of toxicity, especially if they are light workers, they say to me. So anyway, this is the outcome. So for the outcome that we got here, so there's really people that's dimming your light. I feel like these people are making you confused, not following whatever God wants you to do, because I feel like most of you will be worried a lot about people around you. So I would say, number one, avoid them. Avoid whatever they will say to you. Feel free to discover what else can you do and your potential. Because if you're too focused on these people, what will happen to yourself? You can't be able to find yourself. You can't be able to, be on the right direction. Do whatever God wants you to do if you keep on listening to these people. Okay, that wants to dim your light, doesn't want you to be successful. And suddenly my heart pumped deeply. My gosh, some of you really hurt from this society. Hugs to you, number one. So it's really hurtful for you. I sense that. Next outcome is this one. So I really feel for some of you this could be family dynamic. Like you kind of feel like an outcast because we also have it here. Okay, forgot which. This one, okay. You feel like you're left in the cold. That's what happened here. But yet the angels say, despite of people not, I feel like they're brainwashing you so you will not be on the right track. Avoid dimming your own light, the angels say, for the sake of these people. Because honestly, they're not really helpful. They're not there for you whenever you needed them. They say to me, avoid giving too much of yourself to people that doesn't deserve you. They say to me, learn to let go and let God. Learn to love yourself too. Okay, and don't ever seek for approval from outside, because by you doing that, you're avoiding yourself. You're avoiding your potential because your strength card is in reverse, even this one. Okay, you need to learn how to uplift yourself. I feel like that's the reason why I sense number one, that you're felt drawn to your inner child, because there's a lot of things that you didn't discover because of your holding back, because of these people, and that you forgot yourself. So I think number one, you need some time to be single, honestly, to discover what else you can do. Okay, really feel sadness with you. See, you haven't discovered much of yourself. So with this reading, I don't see that the angels are actually giving you signs. What is the best business or career for you, because you haven't known yourself yet. You need to discover it on your own, and don't live in a lie, in an illusion, just to please these people. I feel like you really love these people who criticize you, who brainwash you, whatever, because you respect them. But how about yourself? You forgot yourself. Okay? So they want you to take some time to love yourself. Take some time to actually go after your goals and your dreams. Because I really feel like nightmare. Like you could have a nightmare that people will reject you if ever you... No, guys. Don't do that to yourself. Remember that in this lifetime, people around us are not permanent. Okay? If you're somebody who's, following whatever that they're doing to you, dimming your light, wanting you to be in the low position, remember they forgot one thing. They forgot how will you survive without them, right? How will you survive if you don't know how to love yourself? How will you survive if you're maintaining to be in a low path that they want you to be in? Because I really feel like you're dealing with people that are arrogant. They're brainwashing you, like you're in, what they call this, like they're seeing you in a low position. Really, they don't respect you, so they just say you don't even deserve to please this kind of people, because in the first place they're not really supportive of you. So why are you, still following them? That you forgot yourself. So anyway, this is the next card. So you really have a potential here. I feel like the angels say with the death in reverse. So you will be able to transform yourself one day. Once that you do acknowledge whatever you want to achieve. Because I feel like I really feel like a colorful aura or vibe in you, like you have a lot of potential, you have a lot of gifts. Could be in arts, music, communication. My gosh, you're a jack of all trades. And I feel like whatever you go after, I think whatever business it may be, it will bloom. Like you're somebody who's being followed by money. Okay, like God is really blessing you with a lot of things, because I really feel here, number one, you have been through a lot. And I feel like my eyes are really heavy. Okay, I'm really sorry to hear your story, number one. Okay, I don't know why I really sense number two as well. You're gifted, and you know that. The angels say. You're just hiding it. Anyway, so these are the stones that they give. So we got 8. So there's really somebody that's really blocking you, trying to distort you. Okay, I feel like some of you could be a mother figure here. So that's only for about few of you, I feel. So anyway, with this one, so I really feel like this is what your self feels like. If ever you keep on listening to these people, actually this is how your inner self feels, like you lack self-love. And with this one, I really feel here like you're surrounded by fake people, like people that's trying to brainwash you. They pretend that they care, but they don't really care. They do want you to, you know, not to be successful with regards to career. I think that these people wants to be greater than you. You get what I mean? And they say mean things to you, so you may not see yourself for who you are. And that's the reason why it's very important to know yourself, to know what else can you do. Because if you don't know yourself, you will just let whatever people will say to you be manifested in your life. Learn to let go of whatever they say. That's what I'm gonna say, okay? Because I really feel here that you have been brainwashed a lot with dramatic people, they say. So we got the 10. 10 is about burdens for me. So I really feel like the burden here is you following these arrogant people around. So camera. So some of you, I feel like the best business for you, I think that if ever you love to take pictures, or some of you could be in social media, like could be, you can be a vlogger, you can do YouTube channels, you can be even a photographer, because camera, you're like a camera, there's a lot of potential, okay? Because you can use camera or video in YouTube, in sharing. So I think that the business that's best for you, number 1, is actually once that you overcome this pain, I think that you're meant to share whatever you have gone through, because honestly what you've gone through is no joke. You cannot teach people how to be you, how to accept yourself for who you are, despite of what others have been saying to you, and how to discover yourself. Because once that you get out of here, you will be inspiring to others. Okay, that's why the angels say it's not only one that is your pal, but there's a lot of pals for you, number 1. Because I think here that, yeah, feel free to discover what else can you do. Your guides are not actually helping you towards this. The reasoning that they have is they want you to be free and away from, you know, being stereotyped of whatever the readers say. This is what you can do. You will be stuck forever with what is it, okay? That you forgot what else can you do, right? So anyway, let's see what else we have. So we got this one. So I have a feeling here that people around you are like this. Like they're pretending to be good, kind to you, but to be honest, you're very upset when you're trying to actually achieve your goals and your dreams. I feel like you need to detach from this kind of people that's thinking about competition and so forth. I feel like some of them do want to go after the inheritance, and don't mind them. They say it's better to reach your goals and your dreams rather than be with this kind of people that's thinking about inheritance, favoritism at home, whatever. And I'm really sensing like they're trying to keep you stuck, as you can see here. I feel like for some of you, you could be somebody who's left in the cold with regards to your family dynamic. Like you could be gifted with a lot of things, but yet you're misjudged by others. That's what I sense here. Some of you guys, you are being mistaken as somebody who's the rebellious in the family, but I don't see that here in your reading. Actually, they're just trying to brainwash you with things, because honestly, they don't want you to open the gates towards whatever you can do. Because honestly, there's a lot, and because of them dimming your light, you're making your dreams fly away. So avoid doing whatever that they're trying to do, because it is what they're doing to you. Okay, and I really feel here, guys, some of you are really afraid to walk away and choose another direction, but you have to, guys, okay, because some of you have a fear of losing a lot of money. But based on your reading, guys, okay, God is actually gifting you a lot of things, a blessing, financial assistance, sudden wealth. Why? Because God wants to change your life. God wants you to go after your goals and your dreams. I feel like for some of you, if ever you encounter, let's say, a failed business, a failed this and that, don't be discouraged. Suddenly my throat hurts. Don't be discouraged, guys. Could be the reason why you're here, because you're afraid of failure. You're afraid of failed business, whatever. But I think it's also your path of discovery. Okay, we're human beings here. Remember that, even in love situation, like, is our first love our forever? Some people doesn't really. It's because, we need to learn. Okay, those business that failed, those career, whatever it is, it failed because it's not meant for us. It's just meant for us to teach us a lesson. Okay, don't always blame yourself. Number one, okay, don't do that to yourself. Uplift yourself. Remember to love yourself, because I say in your reading, you lack self-love. You keep on listening to other people's opinions. You keep on pleasing others. How about yourself? How about yourself? You forgot yourself. Right? You forgot to go whatever you want to go after. You forgot to achieve your goals and your dreams. You forgot to speak your mind. You forgot to, see what else can you do. Because if you're just stuck on one thing, you will forget your other skill. Honestly speaking, you will forget it. And that's the reason why some of you guys, you met your twin flame. Because you are on the wrong path. Honestly speaking, suddenly my eyes hurt. So you have been crying a lot. Take some time to heal. Okay? So with this not for you, I feel like some people around you are really doing this to you. You could be telling them, hey, I want to go after this. I want to make this business, whatever. But I think that what's going on here is that people are saying about, you have limitations, whatever. Whatever negativity that they say to you, let that go, guys. Mend your heart. That's what they want you to know. And I really feel with these soulmates. I remember twin flame, okay? So I really feel like some of you, okay? You're meant to find your twin flame. The reason is you have to let go of whatever people limit you to do. Feel free to discover. Let go of being stereotyped. Let go of dimming your light. Okay? Going with the flow of the things that's not meant for you, guys. Some of you could be forced to, let's say, do a certain career that's not really meant for you. Okay? And that's the reason why things are not working well with your career. The reason is that it's not really what you want to do. So the reason why they're sending your twin flame or soul tribe, it's because God is showing you what else can you do by these people. You could be somebody who felt wrong with a lot of, let's say, videos, social media, and I feel like it made you upset. Some of you, like you're flooded with a lot of things that you want to do, it's really meant to happen, guys, because honestly, you have a lot of things that you need to discover. Okay, so with regards to this home, so honestly about your home situation here, that is really making you think this way. That is making you not to fulfill what you want to do. Like, that's the reason why it's 50-50 if you want to go after your dream or not. Because you may say, what will they say if I go after this? And etc. That's what's happening to you, number one. So make sure to learn how to love yourself, okay? So anyway, not be a narcissistic, guys. It just means that you have to acknowledge yourself. You have to at least taste a little pleasure in life, okay, and go after your goals and your dreams and what you really desire, what you really want to do since you're little. Feel free to do that, okay? Honestly, as long as you're not hurting yourself or others. Okay, so you got a mystic here. So I'm really feeling here, some of you could have intuitive gifts or gifts that is out of this world. Okay, and that's the reason why you don't want to go after it, because actually you don't know how people will react. But honestly, this is one of your gifts. I think that you're having this gift because of what you encounter. I feel like because you have been through a lot and God is really protecting you from people that are not really good to you. And I feel like the reason is because these nasty individuals here are really dimming your light. And I think that one of your gifts is actually knowing people for who they really are, seeing beyond the mask of these people. That's one of your gifts that you need to acknowledge. So some of you, best business for you could be being a psychic if you know that you have that gift. Okay, I feel like for some of you can even see ghosts, you can even see your guides, or have, let's say, dreams, okay? It's because the angels say you have a good heart. You have a good heart, and you're somebody, the angels say, that is really divinely guided to do whatever you need to do. And I feel like the reason why some people can see their guides, can see ghosts, because God... Sorry about that, the video cut out. So what I'm trying to say is that because you can see, some of you, okay? If ever you can see your guides, you can see angels, you can see ghosts, or if ever you can't see but feel and hear and see them on your dreams, it's because God is showing you that you're not alone. Okay? Because as I see here, people are dimming your light. People are making you feel like you're alone, but you're not alone. Your guides are with you. They're making you feel like this. Okay? Remember, I feel like you need some strength. Your strength is God. So some of you felt drawn to be religious because honestly, your religion will really uplift you. And know that God is greater than your enemies. Okay? So anyway, let's see what else. And God knows who you are. And God is willing to show you what else can you do. Because you have a lot of potential, not only one. Alright, listen to your body. So, honestly, with this card, I feel here that this is basically you looking at yourself. Aside from looking at other people's perspective of you. Because honestly, some of them are just lying to you. Or brainwashing you to keep you stuck. So, avoid. Should I read? Okay, they don't want me to read the letters here. So something bigger is on the way. So I really feel like it's just showing to you that you have a lot of potential that you need to see. Okay, because I feel like you have a lot of things. I feel like some of you are aware that you're a jack of all trades, and they want you to be happy. They want you to feel free to see what else can you do. Because you have a lot of potential there. And I feel like with the sun here, I think that God is really showing you what else you can do. God is by your side, really. You're divinely guided. And I feel like God wants you to be happy, be inspired. I feel like some of you, you're good at arts. That's what I see here. I feel like some of you, if you ask about business, I think that some of it has to do with nature. What nature is? Okay, you can be a pet groomer. You can be somebody who sells animals. Okay, or be somebody who's an animal walker, or can be with nature here. You can do something with the flowers. Okay, so take advantage of the beauty of nature, the angels say to me, because look at this, your purpose is joy. So I think that what's happening to you, number one, is actually you're being shown on what else your inner child wants. I feel like your inner child will want to discover a lot in life. I feel like you could be somebody who loves the nature, who loves plants and animals. So I really feel like they do want you to enjoy your life and be happy, and you can't please everyone. So avoid people pleasing, number one, because that's really dimming your light. I'm sensing here that some of them don't really have your best intention or interest, so avoid pleasing them. Okay, so look at that, gossip dims your glow. Oh my gosh, so I really feel like they don't want you to focus on these negative people. Okay, that's what they want you to do. You are loved. So some of you can really see, entities, guys, or ghosts even, or you could be also knowing on how to sense your guides as well, because they're showing to you that you're not alone and you shouldn't be afraid. They say to discover what else you can do, because honestly God is on your side, because I see here like God is willing to give you a lot of money. I feel a lot of blessings, a lot of good karma, because you have been through a lot. You know what? It reminds me of what I watched before about Cinderella. Like Cinderella is actually being belittled because some people think that because Cinderella is beautiful and so forth, she used the prince to be wealthy. But actually, it's not the case situation. We forgot that Cinderella is a good person. Like she suffered a lot, right, in the home situation. So what happened? Since she suffered, since she served a lot, I can hardly speak, my gosh. She served a lot, okay? She really packed a lot of good karma. So that's her good karma, is her being loved, being treated well in the end. You get what I mean? So I really feel like you have a good fortune that's coming in, or good karma, good blessings, because the angels say you've been through a lot. And don't blame yourself if ever you tried something and it didn't work. It's just something that you need to, the angels say, to remember. Learn from your mistakes. It's okay to discover. It's okay that you have this business, could be in the past or career. I feel like some of you really crying here. Hugs to you. Okay, if it happened to you guys, don't say that, it's your fault, it's your failure. Don't. Remember that life is like this. Like we have a lot of things to discover. Some of you, you're really afraid to go after your goals and your dreams because you have failed businesses. Okay, don't ever think that way. Don't ever dim your light just because of an experience. They say to me, give yourself a strength. Okay, if this didn't work out in the certain business, you can try another business. Okay, you just need to learn to heal your traumatic experience, number one. Because if you didn't heal those things, it will forever haunt you. See, and I heard a lot of dogs outside. So don't let your fears hold you back, number one. So we got stop comparing. So with regards to, let's say, having a business too, okay, this is what you need to remember to avoid comparing yourself, especially in career life, or even in family life. Like, could be you're dimming your light, you could be jealous of others, whatever. Don't dim your light. Don't look at their social media. That's what I'm gonna say. Because honestly, the more that you look at other social media, some people are, brag posting, etc. Don't mind them, guys. Okay, especially if they're making you feel envious. If ever you feel that way, I will suggest you to unfollow whomever is making you feel jealous. Okay, and avoid really dimming your light by comparing yourself. Because I feel, number one, you really need to learn how to love yourself. You need to focus on your own bubble than to mind on other people's business. Because honestly, if people are minding you, it could be a sign for you to avoid minding other people's business. That's what I'm gonna suggest. Just focus on you, guys. Because honestly, especially in YouTube community, because some of you're meant to be in social media, because I see the camera there. Okay. Anyway, I feel like you need to learn how to be more expressive, number one, because some of you are really meant to write your story. And how can you share your story if you're somebody who's shy, right? So I will suggest, if you will start YouTube or whatever, avoid comparing. That's the first thing. Avoid looking at the statistics. Avoid dimming your light because of the numbers or whatever. That's what I'm gonna suggest. Avoid those things that keeps you stressful. Because the more that you look at it, the more that, oh my gosh, things are not working. Okay, a lot of negativity will happen if you keep on comparing, that you forgot to treat yourself well. Okay, so the next thing that we got is you did it. Okay, find your tribe. My gosh, so I feel like some of you are really meant to be a star. I feel like some of you are meant to be in social media and you will have followers. Okay, wow, my gosh, you really have a potential, number one. Some of you, best business for you, I feel like your business, your path is more likely in nature. For most of you, travel vlogger. Okay, that can be, or something to do with travel. I feel like some of you, if you're really good at, let's say, making crafts or something, I think that some of you, shells, you can do something with the shells. Or you can share your story in Instagram because there's a photo there. So some of you, you're meant to be an artist, like a painter of the scenery. There's a lot of potential for you, number one. Unplug, see. I feel like you need to chill. And I see houses here again, the sun. So what I can say here is that you really need to chill. You need to distance yourself from this, okay? And see yourself chillax, relax, okay? That's what they want you to do. It's time to stop procrastinating. So the angels told me, if you're somebody who's very perfectionistic, avoid dimming your light, guys. Because honestly, if you want to discover what else can you do, some of you really cautious about being perfect. They say to me, practice makes perfect. That's what they want you to know. And it's not first timers that you will have it perfect. Remember that, okay? That the angels say it's normal. It's normal to make mistakes, they say. Like in connection, right? It's not always the first love is what we're gonna end it up with, because we need to learn something. Okay? And even in career, like your first job is not always be the last. Some are, but some doesn't. I feel heaviness in my eyes here. Anyway, so with the play, feel like you have been crying. Really sorry if I trigger a lot, number one, but you really have to heal. Okay, you have a heavy baggage in you. That's the reason why I really feel heaviness in my chest lately. Okay, that really strike my chest and I don't know whom it is. So with this play, I really feel like you really need to learn how to be happy. Okay, because I really feel here some of you could have people around you that doesn't want you to be happy, doesn't want you to be successful. So if people around you are like that, it's not time for you to make yourself happy. It's not time for you to love yourself if people will not do that to you. Avoid being like the damsel in distress, like wanting people to complete you, whatever, because what will happen to yourself? Okay? Learn to appreciate at least what you have. The angels told me. So anyway, with the decide, so you really is a jack of all trades. Okay? So I really feel here, the angels say, feel free to discover all the things that you have in mind. They say they are not giving you the correct business, or they're just giving us possibilities, because honestly you have a lot of potential, okay, that you will discover. So you haven't found it yet. Okay, so ask for help. Wow, some of you really can see ghosts or angels or hear them out or see them in dreams, or you could be freaking out. Don't freak out, guys, because to be honest, they show themselves to you because they're showing that you're not alone, and you can ask help if you want help. Okay, so I think that the angels, the heavens, is really supporting you, number one. Okay, and then the next thing that we got, invite your fears to tea. So the angels say, don't be fooled by your fears. Let go of traumatic past. Heal your traumatic experiences, they say. If ever you have a failed business before, you really need to be somebody who's not stereotyped, like thinking like, oh, this may not. No, don't dim your light. Don't be somebody who's a negative thinker. Feel free to discover what else out there. Okay. If ever you have a failed business, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, heal. And of course, talk to God about it. Okay, talk to God about your fears. Because honestly, guys, okay, let me tell you, every day before I do readings, I spend my whole morning. If ever I don't do chores every morning, I will extend it to the afternoon, because it's very important to talk to God. It's very important to have some time for spirituality. Because if you lose, let's say, your connection to God, what will happen to you? You have a lot of things that happen to you here, number one. Okay? God is on your side. You have guides by your side. You're not alone, and you're very lucky, number one, because honestly, you're divinely guided by God, and at the same time, you're blessed with a lot of gifts. You're blessed with, sudden wealth, money, because God wants you to change your life. If people are dimming you, God is with you, and so as His angels. Okay? So the next is reconsider your commitments. So I'm sensing here that they really do want you to observe people around you, because we also see soulmates here, okay? So I think that some of you really do have mystic gifts. One of your gifts is actually seeing people for who they really are, so that you can sort out whom are really good people for you and whom are just dimming your light. And learn to let go of people that are really brainwashing you, hurting you. Okay? And offer your love. Wow, this is cute. So, I think one of your gifts, okay, is you being a giver. Some of you really meant to be a business owner. Why did I say that? Some of you, you're meant to heal by whatever you give. You have a loving heart. You're loving in nature. And that's the reason why you have acted like a people pleaser, like you're longing for love. You know how to love others, but you don't know how to love yourself. So I think that this time around, learn how to love yourself. Learn to chill, just like here, having a vacation away from those people who dim you. Okay? And I really feel with the nature here. I think, guys, okay, one of your business or gift, if ever you will choose a career, I think it has to do with animals. Okay, so some of you can have, I don't know if poultry will be the right answer, because I feel like you love animals. You can be, let's say, pet groom or something that will take good care of animals. Honestly, animal seater can be. But I really feel with the nature. I think some of you can work with flowers. Okay, you can have your, I don't know why, essence boutique. Because look at the flower here. Kinda like in fashion, like this one. You can be in fashion industry. You can sell products, okay? So, I really feel like most of you, even though you're masculine watching this, you have a feminine energy in you, very dominantly, because you have a loving heart. You're tuned in with your emotions, okay? You're not somebody whom, I feel like you've been brainwashed a lot by people, humiliated as well. Okay, I really feel here that it's pushing you not to dim your light anymore. Some of you have that strength already. Make waves. Look at that. So I think that what's going on here, okay? You really need to distance yourself from people. I think that these people that trying to dim you, trying to brainwash you, actually, they have seen your potential. They have seen that you're bigger than them. And they're really afraid that if you will be somebody who will be in the glow up, one day you will be greater than them. One day they will be on the last, what they call this, on the bottom ladder in the career world. So, the angels told me, don't mind what others are saying to you. Because honestly, you can make yourself big if you want to make yourself big. You can dim your light like them if you want to stay stuck. Okay? Feel free to change. Feel free to discover. You have a lot of things that you can do, honestly. Some of you, well, I sense this. Some of you can be baristas. You can, I feel like for some of you it has to do with mixing colors, making candles. I don't know why it sense candles. I think that you're really meant to have a business, number one. Why? You felt drawn to it really. Because whatever you give, because we have it here, because whatever you give, it will bring healing. Okay, that's what I see here. You really meant to have a good heart, because I really see it here. You really do have a good heart. It touches the heart of many, as you can see here. Like whatever you give, it will move mountains. Okay. Wow, this is actually a good gift to have, number one. You can be very confused about this reading. It's a whole package, number one. But I hope that you discovered what else you can do, really. So you have a lot of potential. So wow, I'm amazed for you. So anyway, let's see what else we have here. Angels and guides. Please provide guidance to the cards so we may know. I feel like you have intuitive gifts, really. You feel drawn to things that you can do. That's also the gift that I feel. So, we may know what kind of business that number one should have. So, some of it could be about arts. It could be about being in a mystic field, like tarot reading can be. Reiki. But I really feel like you guys have a talent in business field. So, in regards to business field, some of you will be in fashion, in arts. So, spiritual teacher. So, if ever you really feel like you're the mystic one, you're meant to be out there, okay? Teaching others. I think some of you teaching others about how you overcome this difficult situation. Some of you are meant to write a book. Okay, that can be a business as well, right? Or teach. That's what you need to do. Environmentally, so I think that most of you, what else you can do as a business, it has to do with nature. You can work with plants, animals. And I feel like your inner child here is showing you a lot of potentials, a lot of possibilities. So let your inner child, discover things, okay? Go after what you felt drawn to or what makes you happy. So with the family dynamic here, so I really feel here, okay? I think that you're really meant to have this strength. So funny, we have strength in reverse and we have this. So it's just showing to you that some of you, most of you actually are somebody who can connect to your guides, to your angels, to God. Why? Because you're being directed towards your strength. Okay? Because some of you have been brainwashed by your own family members or with your own guardian, whomever, did this to you. But the angels say don't punish yourself because of whatever they've done to you. Don't punish even your child because of what happened. You need to heal. Okay? So that once that you have a family, you will not hurt your own kid. Okay, you will not make them experience what you experience. So remember to erase whatever these people have done to you, number one. Alright, so the next thing that we got is builder and career change. So I feel like with regards to career change, whatever is your family formed you to be is actually not the one that is meant for you. You're meant to change your career if ever you're following still the society's point of view, because you're meant to discover things. And I feel like most of you, you're very spiritual, you're really gifted by God with a lot of things, a lot of skills, a lot of talent. And I really feel this is how people see you. You have that light, you have a lot of potential. That's why they try to dim your light. Some of you are meant to be a light worker. You're meant to actually share your story if ever you have gone through a lot. You're meant to motivate others. I really feel heaviness in my eyes. Okay? Because look at this, okay? People see how big you are. That's why they try to dim your light. Okay, so with regards to your business, honestly, I'm speechless. You can be, let's say, into camera. You can be a YouTuber. You can be a star. You can be a teacher even. You can write a book about your story. You can even create something with nature or be with animals, as you can see. Okay, so with this builder, I will read this for you because I think it resonates with you. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So some of you, you're meant to create by your hands. So take good care of your hands. Okay, I think that some of you haven't experienced to have a broken bone. Actually, I wonder. That's also what I noticed with regards to light workers. I know the Sushant has broken bones, but I cannot. That's the reason why the divine is very upset, because honestly, God don't want people to break the light workers' bones. Okay? Why? Because on my experience, guys, honestly, I should have broken bones. Okay, I was always attacked at the leg area. You know what happened to me way back in the past when I still live with my ex-husband? Actually, there is a car that, not a car, what am I saying? It's a motor, okay, not a car. I was going to the church during those period, and I was crossing the street, and I was able to go away from the one lane. Okay, so in the other lane, I look at the other side wherein the cars will go this way. So I just looked there, but I didn't look on the other side. Okay, and what happened is that when I cross, a motor, bump into my leg. Imagine that, the motors was stopped by my leg, and my leg didn't broke. I just have bruise. That's it, but no broken bones. And another encounter that I have before, aside from it, I was riding a tricycle with my son, and the driver has actually hearing problem. So what happened is that when I told the tricycle to stop, so the tricycle stopped, I asked my son to be the one who will be the first to get out. Okay, and then when it's my turn to get out, that tricycle driver, I can hardly speak, make the tricycle start, and my leg was, oh my gosh, on what they call this, near the tricycle tire. Imagine that. I wasn't able to get any fracture at all. I don't have any broken bone. Okay, that's really a miracle for me. I should have, let's say, lost a leg for a long time because of what happened to me, but I never lose a leg. I never break a leg. Okay, but I don't know, in the case of Sushan, really it's unplanned by God as we know it, because we keep on saying by the divine, because of Sushan's death there's a distort. So I don't know why I felt drawn to share that, guys, but I really feel here that God is really, really protecting you, especially your hands, because the business that's meant for you, you have to work with your hands, like taro, right? Or you can cook. Some of you could be good at cooking, and you can have a restaurant or work in a restaurant. Can be. You're free to discover a lot of things. Honestly, by your hands, you can make candles. You can do any artistic works. I feel like some of you really need to change your career path if it's still about whatever this family dynamic wants you to do. That's what I see here. So I felt drawn to the eyes. I feel like you're always being watched by these people. So what I would suggest, don't mind them, okay? Just do your own thing. Create this bubble, okay? And yeah, and do what you're divinely guided to do, what you felt drawn to. That's what I'm gonna suggest. Just observe your eyes, yourself. Why am I focused on that thing? It's because you can do that. Especially candle. If ever you felt drawn to candle, could be you're meant to, try to discover, like create a soap or candle, make cookies, etc. So there's a lot of potential. Number one, I cannot really say what is really the main business for you, but to be honest, God really wants you to discover more of yourself, okay? And not really base it on whatever people has formed you. Anyways, or anything else, angels? That's it, they say. So anyway, they also tell me congratulations for you all, because after all these things that happened to you, you're still standing up. They say that's very important. Don't ever give in. Don't ever, be somebody who forgot yourself. Okay? Don't ever give up on yourself, they say, because God never have, God never gave up on you. God is always by your side. Remember, be close to God, because God is a giver of your strength. And of course, God is showing His love to you by the guides that He sent for you. So is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching. Those who chose 1, forgive that this is a long reading, but I really feel that you really need to hear this all, and yeah, take some time to heal, because I sense a lot of trigger warnings here, number 1. But yeah, remember that God is on your side. Remember that heal the past traumas so you'll be able to reach your goals and your dreams. Feel free to discover what else can you do. There's no limitations, I would say, aside from, let's say, avoid doing bad things. That's what I'm gonna suggest you. Okay, so the angels say good fortune is along your way, and God is on your side. God will give you money if ever you need. If ever you want to discover something, pray to God. God, I want to do this and that. I want to reach this. Okay, and suddenly you will be overwhelmed. You will have money suddenly. Okay. Even from your business that didn't work, suddenly you will have a customer, because God is willing to provide for whatever you want to do. Okay? So is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching. Those who chose 1, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Guys, for those who chose number 2, which is the student card, here is your reading. Why you feel like that? So let's see what kind of business that resonates with you, number 2. So this is, oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is the overall theme. You got the tribe, and you also have milk and honey. So let's see what else we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance with the cards so we may know what kind of business that, oh my gosh, look at the cards. That's the one to shuffle. And that's number 2 should have another. Wait, tell me. One more datum. Another. One more, they say. So I don't know why, but I sense that you have been brainwashed since you're a kid, number 2. You could be somebody who felt drawn to a certain skill that is not really resonating with you. Okay? I really feel here, number 2, if ever you have a career right now, that you feel like you shouldn't have, the reason why you feel that way, you're on the wrong track, okay? That's also what I get. Could be that career that you have right now is whatever your parents or elders wants you to be. So let's see what else we have. Another detail. One more, they say. My head really hurts a lot. I feel like you could be somebody that's thinking a lot. And you're very stressful with regards to your thoughts. Because I really feel here like you have intuitive gifts. like you felt drawn to certain things that you want to be interested in. But I really feel like there's something that's holding you back, number 2. So we'll see what else we have. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So we may know what kind of business that number 2 needs to have. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. And what's the outcome? I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. Oh, why did I put it there? Not there. Alright, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what kind of business that you should have? I really feel what's going on here, okay? You need to put your life in order first. That's what I'm gonna suggest to you, number 2. Because honestly, the angel of wisdom in reverse, some of you, okay, you're not yet on the right track with regards to your career because you could be following, or you're going on with the flow of whatever your guides, not guides, your guardians, your parents have been telling you to do. So there's 2 skills here. I feel like what you need to know is that you really need to break the cycle or from the illusions of what people has put you through. Some of you are still inside that box, okay? And you really need to let go of whatever they put you into, or whatever brainwashing it is, you really need to remove. I feel like you need to discover what else you can do, what kind of skill that you're good at, number 2. So once that you got away from this, I really feel, I don't know why I'm sensing karma or toxic cycle here. I don't know, but probably there's something that happened in a past life that you really need to change. Okay, that's why you encounter this kind of trouble. But I feel like number 2, you'll be able to discover it, okay? With this justice, like God will align you towards the right direction. So some of you, you're in discovery period of what else you can do. That's why you're here, because you feel like whatever career that you have or business is not resonating. So that's the reason why you're here. Okay, so that's overall energy. So anyway, this is Angel of Revelation. So I'm really feeling here that you have to avoid being a stereotype, they say, and let go of the blockages that you have in mind. The angels told me, because honestly that's keeping you stuck with the Emperor reverse. That's not making you stable. Okay, like you're not building on a solid ground, especially if you're not on the right track with regards to your career or even business. I feel like you have a lot of business ventures in your mind, in your head, but some of you, I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles, you're just content on where you're at, like you're following the guidance of others. But look at this one, you're being dishonest to yourself. You kind of know that where you're at right now with regards to your career is not the right track. You're just, doing this because you're pleasing these people that has been telling you to do this and that. Okay, you're in your comfort zone with this 9 of Pentacles here energy, but yet really look at this. I feel like you're kind of aware. I really feel like it's more likely in your career. If it's about business, could be this is a family business that they instructed you to be on it, or a certain career that your parents or elders want you to be, but it's not working for you, because that's not really where you should be. You need to discover, you need to let go of their expectations, okay? So whatever business it was, I would say it has nothing to do with family business of others or business of other people. You need to discover it on your own, okay? You should get away from the box that they put you through. So you have self-discovery period, and I feel like you have to analyze what is not working. Whatever is not working in your life, that is not on alignment with you. And know that if ever you have a failed business in the past, the reason why it failed is not on alignment with you. And I feel like what you need to learn there is that if a certain thing is not working, like in love connection or even in business, career, okay, you feel like it's not a solid ground, it's not gonna last long, okay? And the God and the divine is the good Lord, okay, wanting you to discover more. What else can you do, okay? So learn more about yourself too, and heal from the traumas of, let's say, failed connections, even failed relationship. I don't know why I feel like failed connections, failed business, okay? So anyway, what's going on here is that actually I feel like some of you, you're given some signs by God. But some of you are just being stubborn, like you don't want to let go of whatever, people put you through. But yet what they want you to know, be prepared, because no matter how stubborn you are, you will be here on whatever God wants you to do. Because honestly speaking, if you have that calling, you cannot run away from it, because I've been there, guys, okay? I have been trying my best before to run away and hide from my calling. Okay, but on the job search, I can't find any job, and there's really blockages that I don't know why it happened. It's because God is wanting me to do this full time. Okay, and then the next thing that we got is this one. So what I see here, okay, I really feel like God is really calling you to change ways and avoid people pleasing. I feel like some of you are ignoring really your intuition, because you're following the go of the flow of, their family. Could be they pass to you their business, okay? Family business can be, but that's not really on alignment on what you can do. So I feel like once that you release yourself from this dynamic, you will discover more about yourself. So the next thing that we got is this one. So we are tackling about your story, because if ever it's on alignment with you, this is your pile. But if it's not, okay, do something else, okay? That's what I'm gonna suggest. So anyway, with this one, so with regards to the future business that you may have, your business will be something that will work out. Something with this Knight of Swords. Something that you really know that you're incapable to do. Okay, that's your clue. Because I feel like some of you know yourself already. What you want to do. What you're incapable to do. And once that you know it, you will be on the right track. I feel like for some of you, it has to do with communication skill. You could be great with being in YouTube, with being in social media, expressing yourself. That's also what I get. I feel like you may gain some money because of it, because of your voice. Some of you could be a musician, like you have a talent with regards to communication skills, or even writing songs, poetry. I don't know why I sense pottery too. Weird, but probably some of you knows how to do it. Okay. So let's see. This is the outcome. So for the outcome that we got is obviously you have to let go of whatever the career that people put you to. Okay, that the career that is forced onto you by others, that's also what they want to say, because that's not on alignment, and some of you really ignoring your guides. But the angels say, no matter how many times you resist it, you will be directed on towards your calling. Okay, and know that whatever your calling is, that will be your forever job. And to be on alignment with regards to job, I would say that is really a blessing. You know why? Because some people still doesn't know where they should be. Okay, even you could be. But if ever you're on the wrong track, I would say you're just building on unstable foundation. It's not gonna last long. It's like a karmic connection that's just meant for you to learn something. It's not gonna last forever. That's what I'm gonna say. The advantage of you being on the right track is at least it won't be removed from you. Okay, so anyway, let's see what else we have with the stones. One more, they tell me. Another. So anyway, here is the stones. So for the stones, we got this one. So I really feel like you have to heal your heart right now. Some of you could encounter, let's say, a failed business or even career. The angels say, those kind of thing that happened to you in the past, it happened because you have to learn something from it. Remember, like karmic connections, it was there to teach us a lesson, and same goes with regards to career, with regards to the business that didn't work out. Okay, so remember that. So avoid being too angry to yourself if ever there's something that happened. Okay, so look at this. So what's gonna happen here? I think that some of you, you're being shown what you can do, but you're really shocked that's not on alignment with whatever your family wants you to do. Some people, you could be very upset with your guides, but look at this, okay? Some of you, if you're not on alignment with regards to your career, you don't know yourself yet. Really, you might encounter a twin flame. Okay, that will show you actually what you can do. Because honestly, your twin flame can do whatever you can do. Okay, that's what you need to remember. And that's also a part of the gift with regards to twin flame journey. Like even if it's difficult, I will say if you focus on the good things that it has, you will be really grateful. Okay, and then the next is this mirror. So yeah, you will. Okay, if it's a twin flame, there will be somebody that will show you what else can you do. So I feel like what the divine wants you to do is look at yourself in the mirror. Kind of discover more of yourself, because there's something that you didn't discover, and go whatever you're passionate about. Number 2. So spiritual. So if ever you guys are really spiritual, I think that God is really showing to you what you can do. Like you're divinely guided, but avoid stubbornness, guys. Okay, because in your reading, that is the blockage, or could be your family dynamic. Like you're holding on towards the wrong job because of them, or business even. So the next is friend zone. So, some of you, this could be about twin flames. You got friend-zoned by your own twin flame. So, some of you, okay, I will suggest don't be somebody who's very stereotyped, who's thinking a lot about twin flame, whatever. Just let loose, guys. Let go and let God. Okay? Because in some cases, we are just shown about our twin flames. The reason is because we are being directed on towards the right track on what we really need to do. And it also, something that will make you see who you really are. And trigger warnings too. Like, it is also a tool for your healing, okay? So don't be like somebody who will be loyal to some of you don't want labels, but I would say, guys, okay, let loose, let go of the outcome, please, and let God, Okay, and learn from your mistakes, because honestly guys, if you're not learning from your mistakes, you may encounter another karmic. Remember that, always be wise. Okay, so they wanted to know if ever you encounter, let's say, certain difficult past situations like failed things, okay, those are just meant for you to be wiser next time. So don't be caught up with, you know, the past and whatever the box. Okay, it reminds me of whatever others has put you to inside the box. You need to get out so that you will discover more. So honestly, the business that's meant for you is it's something that will shock others. It's out of this world. That's what I sense, or people will not expect you to do. That is the clue, okay? So we got a yes, okay? If ever you have questions with regards to a business that you have in mind and you just here to confirm, it's a yes. Go after it. Okay, anyway, so let's see. Not something, you know, like your family wants, because I really feel like if it's about what your family wants for you, no. It's something supposedly that you want for yourself. Okay, basically what your inner child wants. Something that makes you happy, number 2. So anyway, so some of you soap making is what I have in mind. So go after it if that's what you want. So anyway, I do see here that in going after the business that's meant for you, you really have to distance yourself from the expectation of others. That's what they want you to know. And of course, in the process, this is the hardest part, like you're on your own with regards to family dynamic, because I really do see here that your family, I feel like some of you friends can be supportive, but family mostly may not support you in this. So it takes a gut feeling to get out of the cycle of what these people are doing to you, because look at this, you're being watched. It reminds me of Britney Spears being controlled, whatever. So don't let that happen to you guys. Make sure that you have your own life. Don't dim your light just because these people are controlling you, manipulating you. Some of you really have a good voice. I really see here that your talent could be more on speech and more on expressing yourself, because I have a feeling here, guys, really, I think that the divine already showed you what you can do. But honestly, you're trying to avoid it because you're being controlled over by somebody. It could be, some of you, it could be a lover, it could be a husband or wife that's really manipulating you not to go after what you want. But I really feel here that the universe has your back, okay? Whether these people like it or not, you will reach your goals and your dreams, because I feel like some of you really want to go after something, because in this pile, some of you already have something in mind. And I think that all you have to do, number 2, is go after it. And I think that the guides are actually supportive of you, as long as you are respecting your heart. Okay? As long as, you know, you're following your heart. So let's see with this one. So I think that the business that's really meant for you, number 2, is something that is really unique. Something that, you know, others didn't want to do. Okay, so some of you, it could be about family dynamic, like you're the only one in the family who will do that. Okay, and anyway, the next is this one. So I really feel like with regards to family, I think that they are really polluting you to be stuck, okay, on their old ways, because they could be thinking like, hey, we already built this family business, so in order for you to earn money, you know, you need to be doing the same thing. But it's actually a blockage for you to go after your dreams, your goals, okay? Because I really feel here what's going on here. You could be distorted by these people. These people could be saying, hey, try this career, this business, because it will give you money. But honestly, this is what's happening to you inside. Okay, you're not really happy because you're being controlled by these people saying that, you will have money to this. I'm sorry, it happened mostly in the arts field. Like, if ever you're into arts, some people will criticize you, like, you know what, you can't earn anything from it. But honestly, some people are successful in, just going after it, I would say. So don't be somebody who just dim your light because others are saying that. Okay? Don't be stuck, don't get fooled, because I really feel here the divine do want you to be saved from these people that are brainwashing you, controlling you. Okay, and I really feel here that though it's risky that you will be on your own, and know that, okay, by doing your calling, you will encounter a person, your soul tribe, that will be there for you. Okay, some of you may encounter your twin flame so that you will realize what else you can do. And I feel like for some of you, my twin flame is like this. Oh guys, focus on the good things, okay? I would say, I cannot say that twin flames is about love, honestly, because in some cases, guys, like some people that have this twin flame, actually, there's really a huge age difference. Some, they have a twin wherein the other is a politician, very old person, and the other is very young and live on another country. It happens, okay? Imagine that. So, it's just a reminder. Your twin is just a reminder of what you can do, because most of us, those are in a twin flame journey, you have been distorted, like you haven't know yourself, you don't have that much confidence on yourself, and your twin is here to uplift you. Hey, you can do this, you can do that. Okay, so don't be like this, you're not acknowledging. No, your twin will make you discover who you are. So with regards to your business, guys, I feel like some of you need to study on how to do it. You have to watch tutorials, or you need to change your course. That's also what I get. Don't be stuck on whatever people are trying to brainwash you to or make you do. Because look at this, you already are aware that is not your path. I feel like this is how you feel, like you want to go after something, but you just can't because somebody's pushing you to focus on the wrong things that you feel like you're not good at. So you'll be more at peace if you're not controlled by the family dynamic or the society. Could be they're dimming your light. They could be saying that, hey, you will be successful to this, but to be honest, not. You will be successful if you follow your heart. I feel like most of you, whatever the business career that's really meant for you, you have to restudy. You have to, I really feel here, discover more about it. Do some research. That's what I gonna suggest. I feel like whatever you have in mind, number 2, honestly, it will give you this emperor vibe. Like it will be successful because some of you already have something in mind. Okay, so with regards to this one, so if ever people are really dimming your light, making you cry, saying bad things to you, walk away. Okay, don't ever listen to their negativity, because I really feel like these people do love to see you cry, but they don't want to see you achieve. Okay, so I know that the truth hurts. This may trigger you, number 2, but yet you have to realize this. Okay, because some of you keep on pleasing and pleasing others, even though they want to see you like this. Okay, they don't even deserve your love. They don't even deserve, what you are giving to them. Some of you love these people to the point that you forgot yourself. Okay, so honestly, if ever you go after whatever you have in mind, you have to put an effort onto it. And I see that you will be alone to this. I feel like you will start a new business, career, some of you. I feel like it's gonna be small in the beginning, but it will bloom. Okay, the angels say, especially if you use your voice. Some of you do have a talent with regards to voice, okay? So, I really feel here that most of you, okay, if you're not at on alignment with regards to career, really God is giving you a lot of signs, synchronicities, so that you'll be able to get away from the brainwash of others. Some of you felt drawn to pick a card readings of what your guides wants you to know, etc., because they are really saving you from toxic situations. Because I feel like if you're not on alignment, this will continuously happen, tower moment after tower moment, like a never ending cycle. And I feel like most of you, some of you, okay, you can see beyond the mask of others. The reason is God is really wanting you to break free from this kind of people. And you know what? It reminds me about the story of Moses and the Israelites, like he rescued the Israelites away from the Egyptian. It's because, you know, God is really wanting to protect his people. Okay, I feel like God don't want you to be on bondage with this kind of people that are bad to you. So you're being shown the red flags already here, and they want you to fight for yourself, fight for your freedom. Like Britney, they say you have to, because that's really blocking you towards your success. Okay, so I really feel like some of you have been stuck for a long time by these people. Okay, and I feel like one day the truth will come out, like they are like this, like they don't have good intentions, they pretend to be good to you, but they're not really good to you. Okay, it's because the angels say to me, they're not really on alignment with you. They are somebody whom is brainwashing you. Okay, some of you really require to move out of the house, okay, away from this kind of people, because they're controlling. They don't want you to accelerate, they want you to follow them. They only think of themselves. Can be family, business, whatever, but that is not really your calling, guys. I really feel here that by you doing your own thing, you will be alone. I feel like some of you might be single, because some of you, if ever it's not family dynamic, it could be your partner that's really holding you back from achieving something. So you have to let that go. I know that you may waste some money because of it, but that it's worth it, okay? To discover more into whatever you can do. So anyway, let's see what else. So we got this milk and honey and the tribe. Anyway, so with regards to your business, I feel like they do want you to follow your heart and avoid people pleasing, guys. And I feel like by you following your joy, your heart, that will lead you towards your fulfillment and towards finding your soul tribe. Okay, that also will resonate with you. Anyway, so we got a student here. So most of you, the business that's meant for you, you have to study more about it and discover more what else you can do. Okay, like it's a never-ending student vibe. You will learn a lot. And I think here that I feel like soap business really is what I pop up in my head. Some of you could be thinking about soap business. Alright, so anyway, let's see. And candle too, that's also what I sense. So these are the cards for you got to believe, okay? Believe in magic. Right? Nourish yourself and then trust. I really feel like some of you, okay? The business that could be good for you, number 2, is about nutrition. Okay, I really feel here that some of you can be nutritionist. I feel like something magical too. I don't know if you're into tarot, but if ever you have intuitive gifts, because I see that you have, trust your intuition. So since you have a strong intuition, I think some of you will be great as a tarot reader, honestly. Okay, so the next thing that we got is it's time to ride. So some of you, okay, if ever you're stuck with a family dynamic, whatever, I really feel here that you will be freed by God. But of course, you have to believe. You have to make an action. You have to make it work. Because let's say, if ever, angels came and say, hey, do this and that, and then you just listen but didn't do any action, do you think something great will happen to you? So make sure, guys, if ever you receive a sign from God to do this and that, you have to go after it. Okay, don't lose an opportunity that you may regret forever. So anyway, let's see what else we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what kind of business that number 2 should have. So business, I really see it here. Some bathing. So I really feel like some of it could have to do with, bath bombs can be, or something to do about nourishment. That's also what I get here. One more, they say. So anyway, let's see what we got. So we got this one, protected. So with regards to the business that's meant for you, some of you really meant to go to a school to study more about what you want to do. Okay, so with the freedom, I feel like you really need to free yourself from whatever people are saying to your brainwashing you. And I feel like for some of you, you really need to relax your mind, your heart as well, because you have gone through a lot. And I feel like make sure you're on. The angels say you're on the right track with regards to your body. They say your figure, because the angels told me that some of you don't really see yourself. Like some of you could have forgotten yourself because you've been following orders of others. So make sure you have some time to nurture yourself, because we also have it here in the milk and honey. It also kind of showed how you need to indulge yourself and not always going on with the flow of others. You really have to beat your own drum, and that is also what the divine is showing to us right now of what you can do. Okay, so with regards to this career change, so some of you are not yet on the right track with regards to your career. So what I suggest you, if you're aware about this, guys, better go after what you're called on to do first before the business day. Because if you're not yet there, guys, they will not give you any answer with regards what kind of business that you should be in. Because first of all, you need to be on alignment with regards to your career. Some of you're an energy healer, so some is about meditation. Could be a good business for you with regards to spirituality thing, and that requires you to study. Because I think with regards to Reiki, I think it requires certificates, I think, and you need to have a mentor. So especially there's school here. Okay, if ever you're aware about it, you really have to invest on it, guys. You have to study about it, okay? So we got a protected here. So I really feel like people around you could be just protective, and that's the reason why they don't want you to try another thing, etc. Or you're protecting yourself from another failure with regards to career or business. Avoid putting walls, okay, boundaries to yourself, okay? Just create healthy boundaries. Like example, don't do something that is harmful. That's what I'm gonna suggest. Go after your goals and your dreams, guys, and avoid being stereotyped Okay, avoid putting yourself in a box like others has put you through. So make sure to learn more of yourself, because if you didn't, you will just let people control you, manipulate you, and say something to you, like especially if the tendency is you don't know yourself and then somebody bullied you, you might accidentally think that you're like that. No, guys. No, you can do a lot of things, okay? Once that you know yourself, you cannot be distorted by these bullies, I will suggest. So, if ever you have something in mind, believe, okay? Believe that you can go after it. Believe that you can go after your goals and your dreams. I feel like with regards to the right business for you, it has to do with using your intuition. Some of you tarot readers, it's great if ever you have that talent. Some of you, if you're aware that you're good at cooking, then go after it. Okay, build a restaurant, the angels say. Some of you, if soap making, then go after it, guys. Why not? Just be free on what you can do. There's really a lot of things here. So some of you, you're meant to be a teacher. Okay, of course, it will require you to study. And yeah, some of you are meant to be an instructor. Okay, some of you, the angels say guided meditation will be a best option for you with regards to business as a part-time in YouTube. Okay, or TikTok even, if that's what you want. Anyways, or anything else. Okay, you will be an influencer if you want to. You can go after what you want. But make sure, guys, the angels say, go after it, because if you didn't make any action, you will just let the balloon fly without you. So anyways, or anything else, that's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose to, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 3, which is the child wounded card, here is your reading. So let's see what business that best suits you, number 3. So anyway, this is the overall theme of this reading. You got the TikTok. So we'll see what else we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may be able to know what is a business that best suits those who chose number 3. I feel like you've been through a lot of heartbreak, makeup, and really feel like toxic situation with regards to, I feel like not only in love connection but in career. Like you could be charismatic, you could be holy as well, and I feel like your colleagues kind of sense how, I feel like innocent you are. I feel like you've been brainwashed a lot by these people, because I feel like what's going on with you, you're so authentic to the point that you thought that people around you are like you. I'm sensing like that's the reason why people around you took advantage of your belief system. Like people will be like you. I think that they're just afraid to be like you. They got used to be somebody who lie a lot. Okay, that's what I see. So anyway, let's see what else. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is a business that best suits those who chose number 3. So this is overall energy that's affecting the reading. I don't know why, but I sense the word may pag-asang mabuhay, meaning there's a hope to live your life. Interesting, but they will clarify. Why is it like that? Angels and guides. Oh, look at that. Look at your cards. Interesting, honestly. Probably it has a connection with what's going on with your life. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. I have a feeling here that you have been brainwashed a lot since you're little. Could be some elders are saying some things about you that it's not true. I really feel like, I don't know why I sense evil entity, like trying to brainwash you too. I would say sometimes evil entity does that, especially if you're not aware that you can actually hear your guides or any entities, because honestly sometimes you'll be able to think negatively. Sometimes it's the cause of an evil entity, okay, that's trying to brainwash you. Actually it happened to one of my friends, which is a negative thinker, and that person used to listen to songs that are not really healthy, heavy metal music, imagine that. And what I noticed with him, he always say negativity of whatever you're doing. So I would say that that is the effect of the evil entity. Okay, I know that, you know, even the angels of light can give you an announcement about, let's say, sad news, but their tone is very different. It's not something that is really aggressively making you think negatively, no. Angels of light are more light-hearted, okay, I would say. That's a difference. While the angels of the dark, they are somebody who will say bad things, like even curse the divine, and even use curse words or bad words. That's how you can see the difference. Good entities will never say bad words. Remember that always, okay? And so have a practice actually to avoid saying bad words. That's what I'm gonna say, because you may not distinguish if you're being manipulated by an evil entity. Okay, that's what I would like you to practice, number 3. So anyway, this is because if you're somebody who's a practitioner of speaking bad words, I would say that sometimes those nasty entities will mimic how you speak. Okay, and sometimes you mistaken it as your thoughts, when all honesty it's those negative entities that are brainwashing you. So avoid bad words, guys, okay? That's what I'm gonna suggest. So anyway, this is overall energy. So I really feel here, number 3, that you've been brainwashed a lot since you're little, probably because your family is following a certain rule. Okay, but I feel like you're blessed. Your family has wealth, honestly. But I really feel like some of you are left out. Okay, there could be favoritism in the family, and all you have is these animals. Okay, really feel here like despite of your family being nasty to you, they're still blessed, I would say. But I really feel like there's negative entity in the family, honestly, in your household. That's what I sensed earlier on. So I think that you need to be mindful of what you're thinking, number 3. Okay, and be closer to God to avoid these nasty entities. Anyway, so with this one, so what is the business that best suits you? So I really feel like you need some soul searching work to do. Okay, and I feel like you also need to get rid of being a negative thinker or warrior even. And with the Knight of Swords, I really feel like you have to fight it out. You have to fight that way that you think, because honestly you've been brainwashed a lot, not only by people around you but also yourself. And I feel like you need to really observe yourself, because sometimes you mistakenly pick up some entities that will brainwash you or speak to you. You may think that that is your thoughts, when all honesty not. misfortune happened whenever you follow that nasty entity. Because honestly, number 3, you have a potential, okay, to build money on your own, build a business. Okay, it's just negative thinking that didn't push it forward. So with the Hermit, it just means that you really need to pay attention, okay, to your surroundings and get rid of the nasty evil entity. Because actually this is fallen angel card, and you haven't let go of it, or you haven't realized that you have been brainwashed by a nasty entity that's playing with your mind, with your head. Okay, so with regards to whatever you're inquiring about business, I think that you may resonate with number 2 for some of you. Like this is how you're feeling. Like whatever your career right now or even business, it doesn't match with you. So make sure that your business is on alignment on what it is that you love to do. Because if it's not on alignment, this is what's happening to you. Like you're not somebody who's passionate about it. You feel like you don't like what you're doing. So honestly, that is also how we can detect if we are on the right track with regards to our career or even business. And remember that if things are not working out, let's say in either career, relationship, business, it just means that that thing is something that is not meant for you. You have to let loose, you have to let go, and let God. Okay, and of course, pray to God, ask for guidance. Ask that, if this didn't work for me, please send me something that really resonates with me. And God will provide, but make sure, guys, okay, learn from your past mistakes. That's what I'm gonna suggest. If you didn't change, you didn't learn the lessons, there's a tendency that again God will give you another karmic thing, okay? So make sure you're learning, okay, something about it. So with regards to this one, I feel like, guys, okay, you have been given some signs about yourself, about what it is that you really love to do. I think that on behalf of God, honestly, God is really showing you by the angels, by your dreams, and by even things that will remind you of what you love to do. Okay? Because I feel here that you're aware what you love to do. Okay? You're just holding back because could be of negative thinking as well, or you're holding on to something that's not on alignment with you. So remember that new opportunities will come in if only you close a chapter towards things that doesn't resonate, okay, with you. So with this Angel of Motivation reverse and Empress reverse. So the reason why I think you could be asking why my business didn't work, career, whatever, it's because that is not on alignment with you. It doesn't give you any motivation, and of course you're not earning much, okay, with this Empress reverse, or you're encountering, let's say, a career wherein it's very toxic, like you're not loved there. It's because it doesn't resonate with you, and I feel like it's forcing you to let go. Okay, anyway, so during the pandemic, I cannot suggest that you will resign right away or change, but I would say talk to the divine. Okay, the right timing, the angels say, is if you can manage to handle it. The angels told me, and of course pay attention to the signs, because honestly, if it's the right time to resign, to quit, there's something that's gonna happen wherein it will push you to go away from the work situation or business that doesn't resonate, okay? So anyway, with this one, this is the outcome. So I'm sensing here that you really have to let go of something that's not resonating with this King of Swords reverse. One day it will happen. If you're not prepared right now, don't worry, because honestly, the divine timing is actually when you are prepared. Okay? And of course, the timing is when there's a certain event that happened or experience that will push you to let go and let loose. And I feel like right now you're actually being helped by the universe to at least heal. Because honestly, if it will be surprisingly be removed from you, of course it will hurt you drastically, but at least that you're seeing in your dreams, in the signs, synchronicities, whatever it is, that this is not permanent. Whatever you're inquiring about, could be you're asking about your business right now or career right now. Okay, so I'm sensing like you're being shown this is not really your past because you have to heal. Okay, you have to accept. So that once that it happened, that you'll be removed from it, it will be easier for you to heal and of course to encounter another opportunity. So anyway, the clue here is that the business that's made for you or career even are actually not something that you have right now. Okay, you haven't encountered it yet. I think some of you are aware what you want to do. You just need to, I think that the blockage here is that you could be focused on other things that didn't resonate, and at the same time the blockage here is of course nasty entities or even could be people, okay, that is trying to pull you down or brainwash you with negative thinking. So avoid negative thinking, guys, okay? Another. So you need angel of motivation, they told me. So anyway, this is the stones here. So I sense the song. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like some of you, the hindrance could be a love connection or situation, and that's why you can go after whatever you're dreaming about. And I feel nervousness here, and even my hair stands up. It just means that that's the reason why you're encountering this negativity. Could be people around you are not that religious or they're distant away from God, I would say. Actually, if you have evil entities in your home, that is a sign, really, that people there are not close to God and easily get manipulated by evil entities. And that's the reason why some people are actually doing nasty things, because they're surrounded by these entities. Okay, and sometimes, they let those entities control them and manipulate them. So make sure you're not somebody who will be brainwashed by those nasty entities. Okay, and don't let the entities use your body. Be close to God, okay, so that it may not happen to you. You may get protected from these entities. So you really got this one. So what the angels are saying, that you need to go after whatever you want or you desire. Okay, so they stopped me from actually channeling the song because it may not resonate to others. So with regards to this volcano, I think that this is inside of you. Like you could be anger, there could be anger, there could be grudges within of what happened to you. So I think that you really need to heal yourself, okay, because there's blockage in your heart. Okay, and learn to forgive others, learn to remove any negative and put an end into that cycle towards the angels say whatever you're used to do, because I really feel like there needs to be changes because you're going around in circles here. Okay, so there's thunder. So if ever you're on the wrong path right now, something will happen suddenly wherein you can't really resist change. It has to happen, guys, because you cannot live in a life forever. You have to be on the right direction, because honestly, you're not gonna earn much if ever you're on the wrong business or career. Remember this. Things are not working out if you're dealing with something that's not meant for you. So you have to let it go. So if ever it's about love situation here, that's really creating a brainwash thing, whatever it was, the angels say there will be an event, okay, that you will let go of whomever's really holding you back, whether it's family, whether it's, let's say, friendship can be, okay. And of course, if with this one, I feel like for some of you, you really feel sadness here, like you can't accept it, but I will say, I think the divine is really watching over you, knowing that you suffered a lot from these people. Okay, so I think that one day, if ever it's family dynamic, trust the divine. One day you will be able to get out of your household and, do your own thing, because that's also the thing that's holding you back. There's a lot of factors here, number 3, about the blockages. So I think that they want to point it out. Okay, because the angels say, even though they will say to you the right career, the right business, how can you go after those things if you have those blockage, right? Karmic, yeah. Right now you're dealing with karmic. So there's really brainwashing here, and it really distorted you and give you this slow process with regards to your growth in the career field. So with this one, I really feel like you have to observe the money thing, okay? If you're not earning much, it's also a symbol that could not be something that resonates with you. But I will suggest to you, observe. Be a good observer with regards to, let's say, business. Okay? Because there are some business that's not really earning, to be honest. Okay? And then there's some instances wherein, yes, you're earning, but yet people around you would, do something, will not respect your boundaries, whatever. So that's also a toxic thing. So I think that you have a good heart, and you could have a tendency to get brainwashed by others. So I think that you also need to learn how to set healthy boundaries and how to make your clients at least respect you. Okay, so I think that you need to handle it with care. I don't know why you sense it. So with this one, with this clock, I think here that it may take some time for some of you to let go of this karmic pattern, especially during pandemic. So the angels told me, don't worry, because in divine timing, sudden changes will happen, okay? And you cannot resist it, because also you do have a potential to stand in your power. If only you're on the right track. So with this apple of the eye, I will say pay attention to your eyes. Why? If you're felt onto something, like example, in YouTube, you're looking for some inspiration and you felt drawn to something, okay, that you really love to do, want to do, okay, then go after it, okay? Actually, I would suggest you, especially if you're into arts, I think that God is really permitting us to actually try to discover more with regards to it, because honestly God wants you to discover your passion. What kind of art would you want to do, this and that. And remember, okay, accept defeat sometimes, that not all, let's say, about arts is what you can do. There's some certain art thing that you're not good at. Accept that, okay? So honestly, I would suggest you to be somebody who's receptive towards anything, like positive and negative. Like just, take the negative, the bad experiences as a learning experience, and not something that will dim your light and, hey, you will be a stereotype that is not gonna work. No. Avoid doing that, guys, okay? Honestly, in my life, as, let's say, being focused on arts, I really love arts, honestly. That's actually what I focused on in the past, and I neglected my talent in speech, okay? I would say that it's really hard to be an artist. You will try to discover what you want to do. And I will suggest you let go of something that really doesn't resonate, that for you, you're not finding it helpful. You're feeling like you're not passionate about it. So feel free to discover what it is that you can do. Number 3, but of course, avoid negative thinking. Always think that, hey, I want to discover. Like, it's like traveling. You want to discover places, right? So, of course, in discovering places, sometimes, some places are not in our expectation. Okay, if we expect a lot. Okay, so it's like trial and error. So that's what you need to realize too. And forgive yourself if ever you manage to be in a certain field that's not on alignment, and take it as a learning experience for you. At least you're aware you're not good at it, and admit it. Admit that mistake, and then discover more. What else can you do? Perhaps on the second try, you may encounter the right business, the right career that's made for you. So anyway, we got 22. So I think, guys, okay, you're really good at manifesting money. And that's the reason why please avoid negative thinking. Because if you got used to it, I would say you might accidentally auto-curse yourself. Why? It happened to my friend in the past. She keeps on thinking negatively, so what happened to her? I discovered that she auto-cursed herself. Because honestly, one of your skills numbers is actually manifestation, because we got number 22 here. Okay? And 22 is about manifestation. So remember, if ever you have this certain skill number 3, you have to think positively. Okay? But if you can't really avoid it, okay, wear at least about the right. It can help too. But I will suggest, okay, if you don't want to, let's say, buy certain thing like that, then practice thinking positively. Okay? Stay optimistic. That's what I'm gonna suggest to you. So we got the sun. So I think that the clue here, what kind of business that you want, is something that makes you happy. Okay, do what you want. Discover what really resonates with you. So you're in the process of discovery and letting go of things that doesn't resonate, the angels say to me. Okay? So don't dim your light, because you're missing out a lot of opportunities here. So there could be a nasty entity that's really brainwashing you, or people can be, that is trying to distort you. So don't believe on them. Don't believe on their lies, and let go of the things that doesn't resonate with you, that you know that it's not your talent. Accept defeat sometimes if you are aware you're not good at it. And that's the reason why some of you, you're having a hard time with regards to your business or career, because you know to yourself that is not your talent, that is not your skill. Okay, you have discovery period to see this. Okay, what else can you do? Could be, yeah, you have been brainwashed a lot by others. You could be thinking, what will people think, etc. Oh my gosh, don't be somebody who's thinking a lot about people. You be stressed out of nothing. Honestly speaking, you have to pay attention to yourself instead of look at the outside. That's what I'm gonna suggest to you. So don't dim your light just because of whatever had happened, past regrets, hurts, whatever it is. You have to learn how to let go, how to heal, how to learn from the experiences. Because honestly, I feel like with this one, look at this, okay, this card. There's a lot of what? A lot of things, occupations here. And you're still in discovery period. What can you do? Because honestly, the angels told me it's just normal that you will cry. It's just normal that you will be sad and scared of losing things that didn't resonate. But life is like that. Life is like discovery period. Like it's a never-ending cycle of being a student, honestly speaking. It's kind of rare to actually have a job that will resonate with you forever, because to be honest with you, okay, it's a long process and you have to take some time to learn yourself. Because honestly speaking, in our childhood days, things are really fast, to the point that you can't even think what it is that you really love to do. You're just a kid and you let the elders control you. Hey, you can have this course, whatever. It's really difficult if you don't know what you can do. It's really difficult if you don't have any plans about the future. So that's the reason why some people ended up, having this course or graduated in a certain field that they can't use. Okay? They may have a different job that's not resonating with their diploma. Okay? So, what I want you to do, look at this man. Does this person look at the surroundings? No. He's just focused on himself and on his plans. Because if you're letting people to brainwash you, evil, nasty entities to do these things, my gosh, you will end up wounded. And I really feel here, take some time to be alone and contemplate about your life. You don't need anyone to say or dictate what you have to do, because honestly it will affect you on the adulthood period. Okay? Honestly, I encountered that problem when I become an adult, because ever since I was a kid, even when I have my own kid, the elders are really controlling us, honestly, with regards to decision making. And when I was able to become an adult, in adult process, I realized that, hey, I need approval over my parents. I need to say something. I need to ask permission first. It's really hard. Okay, I realized, oh my gosh, I can't even make up my own decision. I need to wait for some approval and so forth. I would say don't practice like that, because honestly, life on earth is not permanent. What will happen if suddenly, those people that really will say something to you will not be there anymore? Right? You have to learn how to make decision on your own. Number 3. That's what you need to do. Okay, I knocked on the wood. So anyway, the angels suggest you don't be really afraid to invest on things. Because if you really want this business, if you really want this, whatever you want to go after, you need to invest. I think that you're afraid to go after it because, of course, the money will be gone. Of course, it's part of it, okay, and it's part of learning process. Just stay positive, I will suggest you guys, if things don't work out with regards to business, pray to God to help you let go. To help you, what do you call this? The angels told me if ever you have trouble in selling, God can help you. God can help you remove those things that doesn't resonate with you. And of course, you need to say sorry if something that happened, like you go after the thing that doesn't resonate with you. Don't be somebody who is not apologetic about what happened. Okay? Oh, anyway, let's see what else we have here. So we got a TikTok. So I'm really sensing like in divine timing, you will be able to let go of the things that doesn't resonate. And with a child wounded, they want you to also heal from your past. Could be about your issues with your parents, with your elders, with your colleagues as well. They say to me, and learn how to nurture yourself. And some of you really got used to be in being controlled by elders, being controlled by people around you. You really need to learn how to stand in your own, how to think on your own, how to make your own decisions, guys. And of course, avoid thinking what will others think. Okay? Avoid those things in your head, guys. You will get confused, really. So you got this card, wishes fulfilled. So I really feel, guys, with your pile here, I kind of sense that some of you already know what you really want to do. You're just afraid to go after it. But yet, look at this card, okay? Your wish will be fulfilled if you're ready, if you're doing it. So they asked me to read, so I will read it for you all. So your wishes have been germinating. They're deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here or just around the corner. But faith is required. When we put ourselves out there, it's easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. Have confidence you are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one. So I'm sensing here that the blockage is actually the way that you think, okay? I don't know why I can hardly speak in your reading, guys. But I will tell you, there could be somebody that's really blocking you for fulfilling your dreams. But yet the angels told me that it requires faith. Remember that. It requires faith. You have to have faith that it will work out. You have to have faith in God. Okay? It can move mountains. So anyway, let's see what else we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what kind of business that best suits number 3. Honestly, they didn't tell about what kind of business yet. They're just giving an insight or advice for you. Oh my gosh, look at the cards. Career change, see? Some of you, the right career or even business will not resonate with whatever you graduated from. And suddenly my throat chakra hurt. Some of you, okay, you have some issues to at least be expressive. You could be holding back from being expressive because of the people around you. Could be people around you is very serious to the point that you can't go after what you want. So the angels say, let loose a little bit, okay? Go after what you want, they say. And anyway, with regards to business, okay, some of you could be somebody who really loves animals. Okay, and you can take a part-time or have a business with regards to animals, animal care, okay? Talk to your angels. So I'm sensing here, like if you're having a difficult situation in decision making, in letting go of the things that doesn't resonate, and you need to practice talking to your angels, talking to God about it, okay? And of course, God will help you declutter, especially if you ended up with the wrong business, okay, and you want to dispose those things. Pray to God that, you know, those stuff will be sold so that you'll be able to go forward to another business venture, okay? So you need to learn how to let go, okay? That's what you need to do to reach your goals and your dreams. Because some of you could be loyal on something because there's a dog here, but that thing didn't resonate with you. So you really need to let go of things that doesn't resonate so you can be able to accept another opportunity. So the next is author. So some of you, the good business for you is actually writing a book. Follow your passion. That's what they're gonna suggest to you. If you're good at writing, then enhance it. I feel like you really need to discover more what is your talent, what is your skill, because honestly, that holds the clue towards the right business opportunity for you. And remember that there's freedom. Okay, avoid thinking too much about the hindrance, like let's say people around you, blah blah blah, because I feel like most of you have been brainwashed since you're little and you're seeking for approval from outside. The angels say, why not listen to your heart? Why not listen to yourself? What it is that you really love to do since you're little. Some of you, you're being reminded of what you used to do when you're a kid, because we have a lot of images here about children, okay? Children cards. So I think that you need to recall what you love to do when you're little, okay? Because honestly, by following whatever your inner childhood wants, it will lead on towards your joy and happiness. Your inner child knows how to make you happy. Your inner child knows your heart's desire since you're little, okay? And suddenly there's rain. You could be sad Anyway, the angels told me, remember that in the outcome, the heaven is actually trying to calm you down. So energy healing and travel. So if ever you love to travel, honestly, you can do a vlog about it. Okay, and if you're into energy healing, some of you could be practicing yoga. You can be a yoga instructor, because I also see here a lot of teaching stuff. Okay, like you're teaching somebody. I feel like some of you have a potential to be a YouTuber, to be a vlogger. Okay, you love to travel, so go after it. Go after what your heart's desire, and know that you're protected. So you could have some defensive people around you. The angels say that you see as blockage. So what they want you to know is actually, don't look at them. Okay, look at yourself. And I think that with the career change in school, so whatever you studied from, this is the clue here. If ever you're not on track with your career or business field, okay, it just means that whatever you studied is not really the one that is on alignment. I think that with the career change and strength, so I'm sensing like the divine is really wanting you to follow your passion, follow your dreams. Don't be afraid of the career change, because honestly, if you're in this way with the hangman, I know that you don't have any hangman cards, but your energy is like that. Okay, if you keep it that way, how can you accelerate with regards to career? Because I would say, okay, if you're stuck with the wrong business or job even, you're not gonna earn much. Okay? That's what I'm gonna say, because I've been there. Okay? You will discover that easily your money will be gone and your business not earning much. You're having negative rather than positive. So that's the reason why you have to learn how to let go of things that doesn't resonate, and learn how to make decisions on your own. Okay? Learn to live without others around you. Learn to live without people controlling you, manipulating you. It's now time for you to be the leader of your life, because if you can't do that, people will define your life. People will control your life. That's what you need to remember. Okay, so is there anything else? So there's really a lot of potential here, number 3. So you can be a teacher if you want. And the clue, don't ever follow whatever you studied in the diploma thing. Okay, and avoid people that are really negative. Okay, and yeah, go after your desires, because it will lead you to different location, they say, or different places with regards to career, and you'll be happy with your life. And I really feel, number 3, your energy is really draining and it's very low. Why? Because I feel like what's happening here, you're lacking passion in life. That's why the motivation card is in reverse here. Okay, because you're aware that where you're at is not where your happiness is. So that's the importance of following your heart. That's the importance of following your dreams, or following whatever you want to do or called on to do. Because honestly, that will give you wish fulfillment. Because honestly, there's a great joy if you follow whatever you're aligned with. Okay? At least you're aware that's not gonna be taken from you, because that is meant for you. Okay? So you're lucky if you're on the right track. That's what I'm gonna say. At least at some point of your life, there's something that's on alignment, honestly. But once that you have it, once that you found the right career, the right business for you, remember to thank God. Remember to give thanks. Because, honestly, this is a blessing to be on the right track. Because once that you're in there, you're not gonna doubt. You know that it's gonna stay forever. Okay, and what you gonna search for more, right? If you're on the right track already. Alright, so anyways, or anything else? That's it, they say. Yeah, it's a blessing, the angels say, because some people are not on alignment, still searching whatever they want to do. But if you found yours, then you're lucky. Okay, so yeah, they say they will congratulate you in the end if you manage to let go of things that doesn't serve you, if you manage to grow mature, make your own decisions, be independent, be on your own. God will be very happy and proud of you, number 3. And remember to trust in yourself and have faith in yourself and to the divine too. Okay, remember to pray if you lack strength, if you feel like it. And if you're really somebody who don't know what to do yet, okay, what they want you to know is you really do need to follow the guidance or ask help from angels, from whomever you believe in with the divine. Pray, talk if ever you have problems to God. That's what I'm gonna suggest to you, number 3, because God is your best friend. You need to know that. God is your strength. If you really is confused with your mind, God will give you signs. God will try to align you with things, okay? Just remember to focus on your eyes, okay? And feel what you felt drawn to. Okay, just like choosing your own pile. Okay? So is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching those who chose 3 and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Guys, for those who chose number 4, which is the companion card, here is your reading. So let's see what kind of business that best suits you, number 4. So this is the overall theme of this reading. You got loyal heart. You also have poised, and you got go the distance. So I don't know why, but I sense that you have somebody in your mind. You could be very busy with your love life, number 4. But we'll check what we have. Angels and guides, please provide guidance. I feel like you can't be on your own. That's also what I sense. So we may know what kind of business will be good for number 4. So I think that the obstacle here is actually you being with somebody, or you could be busy in work situation, can be to the point that you don't really have time to have a business. You don't even have a time for nap. That's also what I get here. So if ever that's your case situation, number 4, the angels say, right away, it's not yet the right time. Okay, could be in your retirement period, could be on the time wherein you're not that busy, is when will be the perfect time for you to have a business. Okay, so anyway, let's see. This is just to prepare you for the future, if in any case that will be the right time for you, number 4. So let's see what else. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what kind of business that best suits those who chose number 4. You could have a partner that has an idea in mind to have a business. I feel like you really like the idea, but I feel like you're doubting about the time though. That's what I sense here. Okay, so anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. And what's the outcome? Some of you, the hindrance here could be you have kids already, and you will have a hard time to actually have a time for business, career, because some of you have a career, partnership, and of course your kids. Now I'm gonna clarify the cards. Bear with me, guys. The angels gave a lot of cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. This help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Another. Okay, that's enough detail. So actually my right hand hurts. I don't know why, but I sense that there could be a third party situation. So I think for some, that is only for some message, okay? If ever you're kind of sensing there's something wrong, you have to check, okay? Because remember, it's not a general reading, guys. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The angels say to me that you have to let go and let God. You have a business venture in mind, but you know to yourself you can't go after it because of a lot of hindrances here and being busy with your own life, okay? I feel like that's the reason why some of you could be regretting why you got married early, because you wasn't able to go after what you want to do. Okay, so I'm sensing with this one, this is the overall energy, okay? So I really feel like you do have a potential to be a great leader with regards to business, but you're kind of aware and scared that, you know, you have to give up, let's say, your career, okay? That can be like you can't have career, business, and something going on with your life. I really feel like, I don't know why, but I sense that brainwashed by somebody. That's also what I get here. I feel like with the temperance right now, actually with regards to, let's say, your stability with regards to, I feel like money and time. I think that heaviness in my eyes, like you can't really go after what you want, though you have a potential. And you know it. With the temperance, you're not really balanced. Okay, and I'm really feeling here that in order to go after this one, you really have to let go of a certain hindrance here. Okay, so that's overall energy. Let's see what we have. So, yeah, you're aware. Something has to go if you want a business. Because you're busy with your work. You know, there's no time. But yet with the Ace of Swords in reverse, so I really feel like there's some dishonesty that's going on. You're upright with the Queen of Swords here. You know what you will let go in order for you to have a business. But there is a lie here. We will clarify what it is, okay? Yeah, there's really deceitfulness here. So Angel of Will in reverse and this one. I'm sensing like I have to pull more cards because there's really a deceitful energy and the angels don't actually show what it is. Okay. Oops, sorry. Let's check with some of the cards to clarify who missed that that person or whatever is deceitful in your life. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know who is this deceitful energy in this set of cards here. I feel like for some of you, this could be a family member that's really brainwashing you. Very toxic vibe, I sense. So, I also kind of sense that somebody has been saying bad things about you. That's also what I get. Because yeah, there's somebody that's really pushing you not to go after what you want, making you feel unmotivated because you do want to go after your goals and your dreams. So some of you, this could be a family member, or if ever you have a family, you could have a partner that's so negative. Okay, and I feel like with the King of Swords, you know what you want to do, but yet I feel like you encounter a quarrel with regards to this person. This is a childish person, and I feel like whomever this is actually a narcissistic person. This person don't really care about you, want you to keep stuck there, Okay, not wanting to go after business or whatever, and this person can go whatever he she wants. So this person's trying to brainwash you so you may not go after what you have in mind, because I feel like you know what you want to do, but yet because of this deceitful person, okay, your will, angel of will is in reverse. Like you don't will to make it happen because this certain individual here says something. Okay, and then the next is this one. But look at this, God is really showing you what you're incapable to do. If ever not in dream, if ever you can't talk to, angels, you can't hear them, you can actually see the signs clearly. Could be you felt drawn to, let's say, cooking shows, and so forth, but yet somebody says these kind of nasty things to you, so that's why you didn't push forward. But in divine's perspective, or in their doing, in God's doing, God is showing to you what it is that you need to do. So yeah, really one of your family members dimming your light. And again, there's a page of wands here. So I think that the page of wands is a symbolism of that person. Very childish energy here. Okay, only a me person's what I sense. Like this person don't want to go after what he or she wants, but this person doesn't care about anyone, doesn't want others to fulfill their goals and their dreams. I feel like this person did this to you because he or she doesn't want you to be greater than him or her. Okay, and then the next thing is this one. Okay, so the angels say this is angel of victory, because honestly, if ever you'll be able to be this angel of victory or be victorious, this person will be sad. Suddenly there's noise. Okay, you could be annoyed with the energy of this person because really this person is doing nasty thing to you. And I feel like what's going on here is that I think that you're being reminded constantly about this person. You're being shown in your dreams that this is somebody who unmotivates you or tell lies and rumors about you too. So you've been given a lot of signs here. So the next thing is this one. So no wonder why I sense third party. It doesn't mean about your partner, but it just means that somebody in another, third. A third party can be karmics, okay? There's a karmic in your family that's trying to brainwash you, keeping you stuck so you will not go after what you want. This is new beginning. That's why the new beginning is in reverse, okay? This person doesn't want you to be happy, popular, whatever, with the justice in reverse. So this person is secretly destroying you. So I think that this is somebody that you're close with, and you never thought that this person will do nasty things to you, because on some point I feel like he or she keep you stuck because you could be thinking he or she is supportive, but all honesty, this person is not supportive of you. You're not on the same page. Okay, this person doesn't wish you well, honestly. No wonder why we got Tower card here. I forgot where I found that. I think it's on the energy. So I really feel like with regards to somebody's really ill-wishing on you. Not wanting you to be like this. Trying to stop you from, being on the high horse. So the next thing that we got is Angel of Motivation reverse. So why is it reverse? Because, to be honest, again, swords, wands, reverse. So, I think that you feel unmotivated about what you want to go after because somebody really say that to you. So, what I want you to know is that instead of listening to others, go after the signs of God for you, because honestly, God knows who you are. God knows what's written in your Akashic records, and whatever your dream is showing to you, that is the reality. Okay, because if someone is deceitful in our surroundings, sometimes God will show to us. If ever what you're dealing with is a spellcaster, I suggest you to observe the hair. Okay, if the hair in your dream, in your dream is like, curly dark hair and it's dry, that's a sign that they could be practicing witchcraft, like dry hair. That's the sign there, okay? And then the next, even though their hair is fine in real life, but in the dream world they look nasty, okay? It just means that they're in a negative, into doing negative things, okay? And they can't be trusted. So the next thing that we got is this one. So I feel like what they want you to do is move away from this person and not to give anything to this one, especially if you kind of sense that this is somebody who uses you or uses spells even. Okay, don't give them anything. You have to get out of this toxicity or brainwashing of this person, number 4. So anyway, let's see about the outcome. Wow, for the outcome that we got here, so what they want you to do, calm down. Okay, so I really feel like if ever you have a partner, I think that your partner is willing to actually help you, because even your partner is passionate about what you want to achieve, okay? With this Emperor, like you have a potential, but yet I feel like you have to keep silent, because if ever this person that you're dealing with will be aware about your business, whatever, these people will make you again not go after it, will say bad things about it, okay? So don't trust this person. And so your guardian angel is protecting you from whomever this is, and I feel like those people that are good to you, actually you will attract it more, because with this King of Cups, you're really somebody who's mature. You're somebody who's in tune with your emotions, like you care for others, and this person is not. So you guys are not really vibing. Could be whenever this person is around you, you feel strange hunches that they are bad, they're evil. You have to follow that hunches, because actually that is how God protects you from people that's not resonating with you, especially in relationships. Okay. If ever you feel like, let's say, you can't give your body to somebody, it just mean that there's something wrong. So don't give your body. Or it's like this one with regards to your person. Like if you feel like you can't trust them, then don't trust them. Don't, invest on them, because they're negative, okay? So the next thing that we got is this. So they're really wanting you not to give anything to this person. And look at this, not giving. Even this one, don't give. Okay, so even though this person is a part of your family, this person is practicing black magic, is what I sense here. Or they could be asking people to curse you so that your world will be in reverse and you won't be happy. So avoid giving anything, okay, towards that person. And the next is this one. So I really feel like without this person, you will be more like this, like you will be more happier and more wiser. I feel like with regards to your person, if ever you deal with them, this is how you're feeling. You're feeling uneasiness, like you don't know why. They pretend to be like this one, but their energy is different. It's because they are lying. They're lying that they're kind. They're lying that they care. Okay? It's just their facade. It's just their mask. But honestly, they don't really have good vibes in them. You can't resonate with their vibe, okay? So anyway, let's see what else we have with the stones. Some of them, they could be into praising evil entities. That's also what I get. They're not really religious. Like you feel really drained whenever they're around and you don't know why. I really feel like you feel like angry towards them and you don't know why. Like you feel like annoyed. They could be demanding, okay? So I really feel like they see your potential. They see your potential like you can go whatever you want, okay? That's what this person see in you, and that's why they try to destroy your mind. They try to play mind games on you. They try to distort your belief system so they will be greater than you are. So I think that this person is keeping an eye with you with this apple here. So because you're really cautious of what else can you do. So it's better for you to have set healthy boundaries. So they didn't actually show what kind of business yet, because I feel like number 4, you have to at least manage your time too, because some of you are busy, and actually some of you, I feel like you really need to detach first from this person, because if you will start right away, this person will just curse whatever you have going on. Okay? So keep to yourself only with this moon. Don't post anything, don't say anything. This is somebody that's really draining, somebody that wants to keep you stuck. And I feel like this person also know how to read cards. I think that they're watching you. Even though you're not posting anything, they could be, into tarot too, or ask readers about you, so they may know. Anyway, with this one, so with this marriage, I think that what's going on, some of you can't go towards anything yet because you're married, but yet, and you could be busy with work for some of you, or busy with kids. So I think that with regards to, let's say, business matters, it might happen, after a long period of time, they say, because with this one, with 2, you really need to pay attention actually to your family, to your partnership, because if you're somebody who has a lot going on, you may have a tendency to forget your family. Remember that. So if you're being brainwashed by somebody, it's a sign that this is not the person that you should trust, okay? Because this person's trying to distort you, manipulate you. So I feel like for some of you, really need to block this person out, because they could be keeping photos of you so that, they can curse you anytime that they want. So this is a practitioner of black magic, and they're really afraid of your glow up. Okay, number 4, suddenly my nose hurts. So I feel like this person could be somebody who's really crying whenever they see people greater than them. Okay, and I'm sensing like they get humiliated at work. That could be part of their karma. So with this key, I feel like you do hold the key towards a good opportunity for you. Wow, you're divinely guided. Number 4 with a 7, and then with the timer here. So what I wanna suggest, okay, whatever business that you have in mind, it may take some time for you to wait. Okay, not because I feel like you also need to realize about your life first, if you have time for it, of course. And you have to go away from whomever this is that's cursing you, so this person will not put any negativity. And avoid posting too much, avoid sharing too much what you want to do to achieve, because people might put negativity on it, unless you have protection, they say to me. Anyway, so we got this one. So whoever that person is, he or she is really afraid to be rejected, afraid to be in the lower rank. And that's the reason why what this person do, this person pretend to be kind, but yet this person is really manipulating you, so you may not go after what you want to achieve. Okay, this person's brainwashing you, so you will not be like the emperor here. So I think that what you really need to let go of is whomever. I feel like for some of it could be a sister. That's the vibe that I feel here. Like Shweta's vibe, the angels say. Anyway, so you have to get out of this situation, because honestly, if ever you're stuck with this kind of situation, you can't achieve anything. This person is all words, okay? And this person is somebody who can't be like you are. And I really feel for some of you, you're meant to travel overseas or move places away from this person, because I really feel like this is a relative of yours or someone who's close to you. If you went away, I really feel here that it will be harder for your person to actually manipulate you and hurt you. So I feel like most of you, you're being shown in a dream about the true colors of this person. And I feel like, you know, they're being exposed. Like there could be red flags already that this person is nasty and you really need to retreat away from this person, okay? Because there's a lot of signs already. So anyway, let's see what else we have. So we got this one. So yeah, they ask you to go the distance from whomever this person is, and with a loyal heart. I think that this is somebody whom you used to care about, okay? You're loyal to this person, like you thought you can trust them, but I really feel like you're being called on to move away from whomever this is. This is somebody who's a liar. I don't really like the vibe. Some of you, this could be a friend, a toxic friend that you have. Somebody that you thought was your best friend. That's also what I get with a companion. So I really feel sadness here, okay? They could be into herbs, and you could be wondering why. And I think that it's because some of them are really using that for cursing, okay? In a bad way. Some of them could be asking personal things from you, so be careful about it, because honestly, they're using those things to do this nasty work. Anyway, so let's see what else with your cards. So with regards to whatever you want to go after, then risk it, go after it. That's what they want to suggest you to do. And once that you have the time, once that is a perfect timing, okay? So anyway, elevate your energy. So I really feel here, what they want you to be aware about is avoid the negativity of others. Avoid asking people for advice. Listen to your heart instead, okay? And the next is you are healing. So for some of you, you could have a realization that this person is somebody who's nasty to you, because this is really someone who's really close to you. Okay, but yet look at that. This is someone that you do have memories with. Notice the blessings. So, oh my gosh, this person could have noticed your potential, and this person really tried to actually let you go of whatever you have going on. Really a bad influence here. So I think that you really need to pay attention to this kind of people. That's instead of, you know, wanting you to achieve something, they want to try to ruin you. Really feel a toxic vibe in this person. So avoid hanging out with whomever that is, okay, and let go. And of course, heal yourself, because honestly, you know, losing someone that you trust, letting go of those, it's very heavy in your heart. Okay, especially that you kinda realizing that even though you have memories together, like you will be saying, how could you hurt me after all that we've been together, right? Honestly, I don't know what kind of mindset this person or people has, but you know, if ever their perspective is about, let's say, career, they want to be greater, the greatest, they will not care about others except themselves. So I think they're really a narcissistic person. And you really have to know the truth about this, number 4, because I think that you do have a good heart, honestly. And I'm sensing here that, okay, your person took advantage of your kindness. That's the thing. They're aware that you do have this caring vibe, and they could be promising you things, but they didn't. I really feel speechless here, like you're not wanting to, what do you call this? You're not wanting to know why they do this to you. I feel like because of jealousy, that's what I get here. So anyway, let's see what else we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may know what is the business that best suits number 4. One more, they tell me. Okay, they want to pull more. The angels say if you want to have a business and you're sure that you can do it, even despite of the busy schedule, then go after it, okay? Just don't get brainwashed next time by people around you. They told me you have to learn from your past mistakes, okay? Some of you could be an artist. This will be a great job for you or a great business for you if you're aware that this is what you really want to do, okay? And you have to have some trust to yourself. And I really feel like this person is really watching over you. I think that this person can read you, and that's the reason why they see you like this in a leadership position, like you have that potential to be greater than them, okay? And I feel like you have to set your boundaries up, protect yourself from this person, especially if you're aware that they're doing something nasty, they're collecting different things, you don't understand why. Don't ever give them anything. That's what they want you to do. And with despite of whatever you're wanting to go after, or even I feel like with your career, with your marriage life, whatever it is, you're on the right track, okay? That's what they need you to know. But the only problem here, the only one that's distorted here, is a person being described here in your reading, okay? And then the next is spiritual teacher and oracle cards. So I really feel like some of you can be an influencer, I would say. And I think that you do have a lot of talent. And with this oracle cards, some of you are even into tarot. I think that what happened here, because I sense that some of them could be saying bad things about you. Could be they tell people like you're a bad person because you're practicing this. In all honesty, you're out there to be a teacher. So if ever you're into this, guys, okay, into tarot business, you're on the right track, okay? That's what they want you to know. But if you're not into this, you can try it out if you felt drawn to. That's what they gonna suggest. But right now, you're on the right track, don't worry. And whatever you have in mind that you want to go after it. But first, the angels say, listen, they say, remember to remove yourself. Go away from this individual here and avoid talking too much about what you have going on, because this person will curse and curse and curse whatever you're doing. And of course, I feel like you have to learn how to protect yourself. Okay? And I really feel like you also have to have faith in God, because God will be the one who will protect you from this person. If you're an artist, I feel like go after it. Because I think that as an artist, you can do it as part-time, honestly. So go after what you want, number 4. But as long as you can actually balance the work, the family life, the marriage life, whatever it is, then go after it. But if you know that you can't handle it all, not yet. It may take some time. Wait till the retirement is there, or wait till, you can be able to have a good schedule to have that business running, okay? So you do have a lot of potential here, number 4, but I think that you're already aware what kind of business that you want, so go after it, okay, on the right time. Is there anything else? That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 4, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.